Welcome back to Random Talks with Jock. My friend Chris.
What's up, everybody?
Chris looks like working out a little bit.
Damn, time to get back in shape. Back in shape. Maybe start training again.
Yeah.
Fun doing that.
Yeah, speaking of that, what we talking fighting again or just talking training people?
Oh shit, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to probably get back in the gym and start getting in the swing of it again. Get back to training. Who knows what'll happen? I might get in there and piece up some young bucks and then maybe decide to get back in the cage. So
Oh. Yeah, Patrick's training over in Norway.
is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's at a wrestling slash like jiu-jitsu gym.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm
He likes wrestling.
yeah, he was pretty good. I'm thinking about like if I go over there, like doing what I used to do here. You know, when I tell people I didn't know how to wrestle.
Yeah, I mean, smoking people.
Yeah.
Going to jujitsu competitions. Be like, I'm a white belt
Yeah.
who's been wrestling for 20 years.
But undefeated. I probably should have been at like purple or brown, at least probably
Oh, for
brown.
sure.
Yeah,
For
just
sure.
fucking
The wrestling underneath
just
your
toasting
belt.
white belts like
I know.
nothing.
Yeah. Going
Well,
through
that one time
that.
I accidentally entered the purple belt competition.
Yeah, you still won.
Yeah,
You
but
still won.
that was tough.
What did you hit that dude with a straight ankle?
Yeah, in the championship.
Yeah.
The first guy, oh my God, first guy, I had him in a rear naked choke. Like I got him down, rear naked choke, just squeezing, and he just started pulling my arms apart. Oh shit. You know,
Fucking beast of a man.
so I finally found him. Yeah, I can't even remember. And if Gator roll, so then
Oh, yeah.
anaconda choke.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude.
Yeah, so cut him with the anaconda, but then in a championship match, I asked, "You can't reap the knees
Yeah.
because fucking
That was cool.
jiu-jitsu guys are pussies." JK.
Okay, no,
But
no,
the pajama wrestlers. Oh, I say that. Nogi's cool. But no, that last guy. Yeah, like, not doing a knee lock. I'm just throwing my leg over.
Yeah.
No, you could absolutely do it. You pull guard on me, and I hit him with a straight ankle and beat him in 20 seconds in the championship.
Yeah. Well, hell, dude, most guys probably were like, "Oh, he's a wrestler." They don't even think about the straight ankles or anything like
Well,
that.
the funny part was I had those big headphones on, like gaming headphones,
Yeah.
and I was listening. Of course, it was like it was. I didn't have anything cool, so I had to like connect it to my phone. So I had to run the cord through my sweatshirt, right back to the CD players.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there jamming, and I'm like, I think Backstreet Boys or something.
Of course.
You know, just jamming. The guys were like, all right. They didn't know if I was a cheerleader. I was there with my boyfriend or something. I don't know. Well, not won it. Um, Brian, Brian walked through it. We actually, yeah, well, somebody didn't read. It's hard reading comprehension,
Yeah.
but I entered the purple belt, and I think that's where Bryant was going to go. We're the same weight, so so he dropped down the blue belt. I think he won his first match in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that surprised me.
So yeah, 100%. Which he might be fighting again.
I know, I saw that, man. I saw that. If he does that, I'm definitely gonna hop in his camp and help him out, get ready for that shit. Yeah,
Come here, Thor.
this is what we
You
do.
want to be on this?
This is America. This is the Viking right here.
Talking about Viking.
I'll be there yesterday.
He did. Coach Aaron came over talking about
Nice.
that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Aaron went home.
After that?
Yeah. His wife told him to go get some milk or something. So like he was actually on his way to the store. So he had to go home anyway. So
They came in and I just picked him up and I carried him inside the house.
Nice.
Not the other way around.
100%.
Big boy, man.
Yeah.
So
Darren's a big guy. Props to you, dude.
So what's new, anything?
Nothing really, man. Just trying to working out and get in the swing of things.
Yeah.
Back into healthy habits and shit like that. Quitting MMA, it's easy to be lazy and not do anything after like training for 10 years.
I noticed. No, I don't do that.
how much did you get over it?
You can step. You're 7 foot tall. Thor, I will come over there and tickle the crap out of you.
Oh, this is tickling my friend.
Jesus. Are you thinking about going to like Ryan's gym or something.
I'll probably go over
tease
there
it.
for some open mats and stuff.
I thought about it, but then I'm like, I gotta work on tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I've definitely kind of played around with thinking about going over there and doing some open mat stuff, but they don't really spar a whole lot. So
Well,
I
like
think they do mostly jujitsu on open mat days. So.
if I could like go there and just do like one round,
1 round and it takes like a 20-minute break.
it would be all
between
right.
rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not overdoing it.
Yeah, I'm just lifting right now, so I know my cardio is gonna be trash whenever I start actually training again and doing jiu-jitsu and striking and
I
all that
would
shit.
I would probably just go with my old technique of like just getting them down and lay on them,
I mean, that always works.
just stuff them out with my
That
fat.
works pretty well for you. Might bring out some of the jock overhand.
Yeah.
The level change to a straight right.
It works.
It works.
Just on the break. Backstory. I show some new guys how to throw it overhand and
Wasn't okay.
it's like it's not overhand. Stop telling people
It's
that.
like it works really well, but it's not an overhand.
It's sneaky.
It was very sneaky.
No, I definitely miss like kryptonite for sure.
Oh, dude, yeah, we had
It,
some of the best times of my life were at Kryptonite.
for sure. When it first like we first got to the basement, that was
Yeah.
fun.
The basement was fun.
I didn't really care for the garage much. I mean, we were in a lot of shape though. I mean, we were
Yeah.
in really good shape. We were training like 110 degrees
Yeah, we
with
had that salamander
with
plan.
zero, just like carbon dioxide
Oh.
poisoning, no oxygen. We
So
were,
many brain cells killed.
we were tough. Speaking of that, dude knocked me out.
Yeah. Was that like the first or second time I bet you?
Who knows? But yeah, he caught me. Pieced me up. I think he caught me with an uppercut and
Yeah,
then
it
a
was an
straight.
Uppercut straight.
Just
Hit the wall.
slid down the wall. Nah, it's
That was
better.
fun, dude.
It's better than that time I passed out though, wearing the sauna suit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or when we had to drive Jordan Urbane to the hospital.
Oh yeah. He got
He lost like
knocked out.
memory. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
right.
think that only happened like once down there for me in the basement. Whenever me and Keith were sparring, and whenever my striking was getting better, so I could hang with him.
Mhm.
Sometimes get the better of him, but yeah, I leaned into a switch kick, and I don't remember shit. I don't remember shit, man.
You-
Had a headache for like 2 weeks after that.
Do you remember DJ?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're at Brady's house, right? We're on the front porch, and I'm throwing leg kicks. Throwing leg kicks. Well, DJ's like 5'5",
Yeah.
maybe 5'7". I don't know, small. But I threw that leg kick. He finally blocked it. Well, the problem is that his block was dropping down, like trying to, and I threw a head kick. I think
Oh no!
connected on the front porch.
Did he get out?
He fell, but he did not go out.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
I mean, it was hard. I was like, oh, it killed him. No.
Yeah, you can throw a lot of things.
No, I didn't throw a lot of anything. I just grabbed you. Jabs and hooks.
I mean, hey, man, moving.
What was that? What was that kid? That guy's last name? Jimmy. Yes, Jimmy Hunt. We were down. He trained with us, but his wife was friends. His ex-wife, whatever.
Lexi or
Yeah,
whatever.
she was friends with my train Emily from Plainfield, and Emily and Emily graduated like nursing school, whatever. So
Yeah.
we went to whatever the lake is down there in Bloomington. Yeah, anyways, huge lake. So we're down there, and they ran a couple of those pontoon double stackers,
Yeah.
double deckers, and
Yeah.
we're out there, and they have one of those lily pad things.
Yeah. Those things are-
And so me and Jimmy were tracking around. I caught him with a shin to the head because he fell on it.
On the lily pad or
And he
on?
went into the water, and
Oh,
I
okay.
think he did take a nap for a second. But I grabbed him.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you just let him sit there and float.
No, no, there was no life jackets, so he was going under. Yeah, he was going under. Pretty much a hero. But
After you put the dude in the water first.
but did he die?
He didn't die. I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Did have you been following fighting around here lately?
A little bit. I've gone anytime Charlie's fought, I've gone and cornered him, so I've kind of kept up a little bit there. But I've seen a few here and there if they have it on pay-per-view. I don't really go to a whole lot of local shows unless Charlie's fighting, but I watched a few pay-per-views that G puts out, stuff like that. But
So I got another foreign exchange student coming in July.
yeah,
His name's Justice. It's spelled Justice, so I think
where's
we're
he from?
Germany. So I think we're gonna go with that. He's actually done judo
Okay.
and some boxing. So he wants to train over here, do a little training
Oh,
over
no.
here. I don't think he wants to pay to go to a gym. So I'm just gonna try to find like
Yeah,
you or
dude,
someone,
I'll find some
just backyard, like
I'll find
uh,
some shit. He showed me-
backyard, but not backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not like, hey, we've been training. Yeah, yeah. Me and Joe Schmo, like
Yeah.
we're gonna take a fight.
Half those dudes
And
that
then-
just train in the backyard and take a fight.
Yeah.
Or pull out of like 10 of them before they fucking take the first fight.
They pull out of fights, but not of other things because they're the ones
Yeah.
that populate a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so
I got you, Jim.
Yeah.
I got you.
not calling Carl out, but
Ah, Carl.
you can't pull out the driveway. No, but no, it's sure. But yeah, no, that's the people that do that definitely back out. Well, we've seen it. They would come to the gym and
Oh, yeah.
I want to train and blah blah blah.
That was the most frustrating thing about coaching MMA is all the guys who would go to UFC and then you have a hard practice where, they get pieced up a little bit or you yell at them because they got to keep pushing themselves and you don't see them again.
Yeah, I just feel like they probably should have bought tickets to go to an
Pretty
event
much.
somewhere because that's the
Yeah.
only way they're getting UFC.
Yeah.
Let's be real. There's some
hard, dude.
there's some
That's hard.
decent talent. I think here in Terre Haute fighting around GE
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, they've actually, Caleb Cox kind of
Yeah.
took over a lot of the matchmaking and he's bringing in a lot of dudes. I mean, they were starting to get more talent before that, but
Yeah.
like Performex is getting a lot of good dudes up there.
Oh yeah, they're studs. They got
Pat McPherson up there now.
Pat's up there now.
Pat's,
Oh
Pat's the
wow.
coach up there now. So they got,
I can't remember. They're wrestlers and they're studs. Like the oldest one, I think definitely is probably gonna go to UFC if he wants to. I can't remember. Jake I think that's the youngest one in high school. And he's like he's got a full ride. Like these kids are like state champs, you know what I mean? Like they're phenomenal. It was kind of like the boys from Lebanon that used to train in Crawfordsville. Yeah.
man camp.
Yeah, span camps. They were really good at wrestling too. So
Yeah,
definitely the best, I think, basic background to have.
wrestling 100%.
As long as you're tough and you can throw. Like
Yeah,
I,
Yeah.
my shoulders were so junk by the time I started doing this. Like I wasn't throwing. I couldn't throw enough power with my left. It was fun while I did it, but
yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you wrestled for so long. I mean, hell, I'll attribute like once I started wrestling more and you guys started working with me on that, like it's a great sport, but it's hard, dude. You get a lot of injuries from wrestling just because the pace of it and like it's hard. You're trying to,
violent.
slam into somebody and take them down, slam them on the ground. So yeah, it's easy to get injured doing that shit.
Or just joints and stuff go out
Yeah,
and get older.
exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, 35 and 10 years of fighting. I wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
taking care of myself before that. I was skateboarding and picking myself off the ground. So
Yeah, it's rough. Like my back's doing better. I had an issue right after spring break. I think it's because I was lazy and just kind of not doing anything.
yeah,
Kind of just laying around and whatever. So
Yeah.
it's got a little weak. But other than that, I went almost a year without seeing a chiropractor this time. So
that's some good. That's some good.
I haven't been sick since I don't know, last February or something. So doing pretty good there. I probably contribute that more to like what I'm eating.
Yeah.
I bought local cow.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Yeah, dude, that's the way to do
We're
it.
still we got all I have left is hamburger. But
I mean, that's the way to do it, man. I
Sure.
mean, half the shit that you go to the grocery store and gets packed with all kinds of toxic preservatives and shit like that. So that definitely affects the body.
oh yeah, so I mean I feel better. I haven't lost any weight. Yeah, I mean I'm still at 240.
Yeah.
241, 242 in the morning.
Yeah.
I fast, but I don't work out, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But at least I can maintain.
Yeah.
I weighed myself one morning, it was like I was like 250. So I was like, nope, not starting this shit again.
Yeah.
Um,
It's about how you feel, man.
yeah, for
About how you feel. I mean, looking good's cool and all, but yeah, as long as you feel good, that's what matters the most.
But oh shit. Remember my cousin John Walker?
Yeah.
think John might be making a comeback. Maybe do some kickboxing.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
I love John. I haven't seen John in forever.
Yeah, I've been Snapchatting. I think he doesn't want to really venture into the MMA anymore. Like
Yeah.
injuries probably.
I get it, man. MMA is hard on the body. His fight camps are brutal.
Yeah.
Are brutal. So he always had good boxing.
Yeah.
He always had pretty good boxing.
He's tough.
For a dude with a wrestling base, his hands were always pretty quick. He was fast as fuck.
Yeah, he was a better wrestler than me. I mean, but yeah, so like it's a really shame he couldn't like put his full time into it because he would have been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny though, Brian, John, now
Yeah.
and it's like hard telling what dominoes might fall. You might get George Johnson or Casey coming, what I mean? Like,
I get the feeling that if we start training again, I know George. George can't.
yeah,
George can't help.
I mean, I'll be there to go with you guys, but I'm obviously not gonna fight. But
Yeah.
um, it was fun. Like there was a lot of good years there.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. Yeah, we had a lot of good times. A lot of wars down there. Me and Ryan beat the shit out of each other all the time.
Dude, I miss the days when you could just shit on Ryan because he knew nothing. I submitted him I think like 40 times one night, and now he's like legit. Like
Oh, dude.
I bet just joking around he would bend me up in a pretzel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's so
Ryan's
good now.
focusing on jiu-jitsu, and I mean, he's doing more kickboxing coaching and shit now,
Yeah.
and MMA coaching in general, but he kind of often started doing mainly jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really hard to hang with him at all. Get any good positions on him.
Yeah, for sure. No, he got really good. I was like, this is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. I take a couple years off. He's gonna crap out of it now.
It's all that pajama wrestling, man.
No, it's I mean, we went cross trained at a lot of places.
Yeah.
Got to meet a lot of people. Went
Yeah,
to
dude,
went to
cross-training is
Vegas.
awesome. That
I
was
really
awesome.
wish I was told there wasn't any more spots open. Then we get there, there's all kinds of spots. So I didn't bring anything to compete, but I wish I would have.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. I wish you would too.
I would have done so horrible in some of the stuff, but it's like,
I did dog shit in some of them.
yeah, but it's like
It was hard.
it was like the wrestling. I'm like, that's a joke. Like I was watching, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I was watching from the sidelines, like, what is even going on here? Like
Yeah.
these guys are horrible.
Yeah,
So-
it was cool. I mean, I don't think they do those MMA drafts anymore.
No,
I think
well,
they only have like 2 or 3
Yeah,
of them,
and
but-
I call it was bullshit. It was we're gonna say this, but then we're gonna bring our people in from our gym,
Yeah,
and
there was a
they're gonna be the
lot
only
of
ones.
guys.
I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I'm gonna say in Google, but that Katniss, whatever, woman fighter. I don't know if she's in UFC anymore, but she did like undercard, I think. But
Yeah.
she's like influencer fighter.
Okay.
She was there.
Okay, I don't remember her.
Yeah, but she was one of the amateurs,
Yeah.
and then you had that like tight end, defensive end or something. The
Yeah,
Packers, like,
I punched harder than him. Just
yeah,
so you
size
know,
doesn't matter.
I punched harder than him. I
But
was super proud of that. Still super proud of that.
And they have the real machines. They didn't have the bullshit, the
No.
arcade. They had the real machines where you punch and they actually
Yeah,
showed
had
you.
the pad here hooked up to it, so you actually got like
Yeah.
accurate,
I
punching
wish I
power.
would have done it just to see how hard I could actually throw.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a striker, but just throw that overhand I got.
Over hands,
See what power it has.
the straight right.
No, so what about when we're there and it's me, you, and Ryan, and we had someone take a picture, and
Yeah.
people thought I was a fighter.
Yeah, people coming up to you, they're like, "Oh, dude, you're a fighter? Can I get your autograph? Didn't you sign somebody?"
I probably did.
I signed somebody. I was like, "Jesus Christ, dude."
Just because I had like that thing on that like name tag or whatever,
Yeah.
and then I had like a nice clothes on, it
Yeah.
wasn't special.
No.
Um,
Yeah, that was awesome. That was hilarious. That was a fun time in general. Man.
Yeah.
You and Ryan going out to the trip and getting what
a
was it?
CD.
The CD, but that wasn't like they hand out escort cards.
Oh yeah,
all
we
the time.
were trading.
So they had like
Yeah.
a collection of them.
It was like Pokemons. I was trying to catch them all.
Yeah, dude, you guys came back and I was like, oh my God, you guys
I
need
was-
to be alone.
I was telling, we walked really far too. Hey, shout out. We walked really far, and I was telling people he was in UFC and he was fighting the next day and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah, because we were out there. That was when Anderson Silva lost the
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
Chris Weidman.
well, Brian got to stay.
Yeah, but they ended up going to it because we
Oh.
got in tight with with the Venom.
Yeah.
The Venom booth.
Was it Venom?
It was Venom.
I can't remember because I remember I went over and talked to him. I really sold him on how we were like doing this with the kids, the cops,
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't remember his name. I think was it them or Bad Boy? It might have been Bad Boy. It was they were both really big back then.
I think it was Bad
But,
Boy.
like,
Bad Boy was pretty good.
They're kind of wanting us. I think he said they wanted us like sell their stuff, but they had to get a percentage, and
Yeah.
we didn't have enough
No.
flow to come in there.
No.
At one point, I'd say we were the best gym, but then when 40 gyms open in Terre Haute, it's hard to really
Yeah.
compete.
Yeah.
And
And
people
for a
doing
while, I 100% agree. I think we were around locally, this area of Indiana. I think we were for sure the one of the better gyms around, if not the best one around. At least we had the best fighters for sure.
Oh, for sure. Like I remember going to was it Indie Boxing Grappling or whatever, IBG over there.
Oh
And
yeah.
I went with Brian and we met the Olympic boxing champion. He's won the Sugar Rays.
Oh
But
yeah.
went over there and like we're all amateurs and there was a couple guys getting upset because they couldn't beat me in grappling. You know, it was like
Wrestling,
Yeah, I don't
wrestling,
like-
you did jiu-jitsu for long enough to where you weren't getting tapped out by dumb shit.
Yeah. And then we went over to start training with Brian Thomas. He'd catch me with those barn chokes, stuff I've never seen. He was so good. Yeah, he's really good.
Ryan Thomas is real sneaky about that shit. I love training with him because I would think I'd be getting ready to get the better of him, and then something come out of nowhere. Like, what the hell was that, dude?
Yeah. Did you
That's
see?
that experience that he had?
Oh, for sure. I mean, Cocoa Beach, and I think that's where he was at. And just being around all them guys. He fought Ben Askren twice.
Yeah.
He almost beat him. He should have beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he threw Askren across the ring in the lateral. Like
Yeah.
he's got legit wrestling. I mean, So-
I had the same. My first manager, Tim Willis, we had the same manager. That's how I met with Ryan and kind of got hooked up with him a little bit. So
it's crazy how you can have someone just from an hour, not even an hour away, but trains in Florida, and you meet them when they're training in Florida and
Yeah.
stuff. Not because there's like Caleb Williams, came up with
Yeah.
Ronnie.
yeah,
Well, Caleb's from like him and what's his name, Ryan, are from the same area. It's just like, yeah, it's just like what?
Yeah,
And then, like,
I didn't realize that Caleb was for a long time until he came up.
well, I work with Caleb's mom.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
Okay. That's a small world, dude.
like
That's a small world.
Kim's awesome. So shout out Kim. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's a small world, but I don't know, it's not. Yeah, I got a funny story for you. I just remember this because I was telling kid at work. But anyways, Chinese fire drills where you get out of the car and run around
Oh,
and
yeah,
switch
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Well, what I found out, I was like, I want to say either upper elementary or middle school. Okay. Mom and dad are leaving IGA, and I don't know who's with me. I can't remember what friend, but we hop out of their minivan, we slid the door open, we took off because he stopped at the stop sign,
yeah.
and we start running. Dad just takes off.
Right.
So-
Left you in the dust.
Yeah, so, we were running behind the van, and I'm like booking it,
This
And he's
guy-
going-
just so everybody knows, this guy is sneaky fast.
So-
Sneaky fast.
So this is about 200 pounds ago. But see, I'm sprinting and I'm catching it, right? He's only going like 10 miles an hour. I'm catching. I mean, I'm like, I can touch it, and boom, hits the brakes on me.
And that was one of Jock's concussions.
Yeah.
One of more to come.
More importantly, the van was okay.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
But yeah, that's typical Ron Stateward thing
Yeah.
there. I mean,
I love your dad.
he
I loved when your dad would come down and show something and George was there.
oh, George was screwed right away. George would put his head down, just like,
Back.
yeah, there I do. Hey, Dad, can you show us the crossface? George's nose just ripped off.
That's great, dude. I love when that shit happened. That's
It's,
awesome.
I just remember like my senior year and stuff. Junior and senior year, I was upstairs. Because you want to be like a little separate. I had my
Yeah.
own living room, but I'd wake up. I've always been like, I'll get somewhere on time or early, but I don't like. I just get up and go. Well, those stairs are steep. I don't know how many times I missed a step, and just down I went. Boom, 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 boom. Then there's a landing, and it goes like 3 steps this way. Well, I would always fall off that landing. I either hit the bookcase, below it, whatever. When everyone had those goddamn encyclopedias,
Yeah.
who the hell is reading those? Like who, why are we buying those? But anyways, no, I obviously, you know,
Fuck up text message spelling wise and stuff all the time, so maybe I should.
I use voice to chat and it still screws it up. But anyways, so I can follow, but you know, he's wanting to watch the news, watch the weather, whatever.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right, knock it off. Let's go down 20 feet.
Dude, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I'm hurting, Dad. Help me.
Keep it down.
Yeah.
Try to watch the news. Oh, no. Had some good times over there at mom and dad's house. So it's some fun parties.
Well, I mean, you got a perfect location. You're like 2 houses away, right?
I am. Thor enjoys it. After this, if you want, in the fridge is all kinds of snacks my mom makes, and he goes down and gets and fills my fridge up. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't have any room for my leftovers or my pop. But no, I'm glad I came and hung out and shit.
Yeah, dude, for sure. This is
But
fun.
we've been
Get
trying.
more of this shit.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I'm down for a reaction one where we watch some dumb shit or
Oh.
like
Yeah,
do a question.
Oh my God.
Uh,
hang on, let me go. Let me go see if I got something.
Oh,
Just talk to him about something.
Uh,
JK, we can pause it.
it's like shit.
All right, so we're back.
Don't
Didn't
have
happen.
any, don't
No.
have anything cool right now.
No, nothing cool. I was looking for a taser, a stun gun. Me and Chris thought it'd be fun either like get these shock collars or just have someone with like a taser and do some trivia. We're not dumb. Well, yeah, but we're not that's better. We're not the smart, but we're not really dumb. So like I feel like
I think we know random shit.
we should go random
We
shit.
know random shit.
But what I was thinking is like if you answer one right, I get hit, right? But we need an extra person. We need a person to ask us questions and a person to shock us. But I think the shock collars would work. But I don't know around your throat like that would suck.
You haven't gotten shocked by one of the shock collars?
No, I'm not that dumb.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. So,
Okay, apparently I am.
anyways, so
Well,
But
I
then-
had to fucking put it on a dog one time, just a dog that was like
Sure.
gonna launch shit. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do this. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like tearing out his tire. No,
I mean I can smack you in the balls. You won't feel
I
that
don't
pain
want
again.
that.
But
I don't want that.
so
dude.
I was just thinking
I can
like
get the toe out.
yeah. No, that was
And then
I-
force
I
the
didn't-
accident.
I didn't agree to that. And
I didn't agree
That's-
to it either.
that's SA. Anyways,
Me too.
so like if Chris gets it right, but the thing is like I don't want us to know if we got it right. I want us to know if we got it right or wrong by who gets shocked, right? So like we're gonna have the person not tell us, and they're gonna have to have the answers or whatever. But like
Trust, because if not, they're just gonna shock us for no fucking reason.
good content though.
That's good
Good
content.
content.
That's good content.
No, I think that'd be
so
funny.
George is out because George would be shocked
Yeah.
every 10 seconds.
Well, George can, but here's the kicker. George will be back there, but then Dad's behind George
oh,
with a
yeah.
crossface ready to go,
Ready.
just in case he fucks around,
Yeah, there you
right?
go. George knows gonna be over
Yeah.
here by the time he's done.
But yeah, I think that'd be fun. But yeah, even like watching videos. I get this second monitor up,
Yeah.
like watching videos and shit, and I think that could be really fun too. Reacting. I know a lot of people like the reacting videos, and
Yeah.
there's stuff that like probably not like Two Girls One Cup. Nothing.
No, man, I don't
Nothing
want
like-
to. I had a friend make me watch that one time.
Uh,
knowing when I was watching until it started happening. I threw up for sure.
in a cup.
No.
Anyways,
God.
so there's a thing called the Pain Olympics, and it was like
I remember
the
that.
underground, like all that crap.
Yeah, that's when you had to like find like a VHS from somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I actually watched it on the internet. That's how old I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're not doing any of that. We're not gonna watch that.
No.
Oh God,
No,
could you
dude.
imagine?
I get to certain areas. No, dude.
It's
No.
okay. They were on drugs. They didn't know.
They had to be on drugs. Holy shit, dude. The Pain Olympics was crazy.
But no, I think that'd be fun. Like we do like people like watching music videos, but like it really catch you off guard. You got to watch old stuff though. I don't think they make new music videos. I don't think it's as
They
big
do.
as
They
I don't think
do,
they
it's
go
just
as
not-
big.
It's not.
It's like green screens. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, we're gonna build this whole set.
Yeah, they used to have one production show.
Oh, for sure. I mean, well, TRL. I used to watch it.
Yeah.
What's the top 10 gonna be today? You know?
Carson Daly.
Yeah, Carson Daly. Yeah. Well, he's still on TV. So
That's true.
yeah, I think he's on The Voice.
Is it The Voice or like Masked Singer or some shit?
I don't know.
No, it is The Voice.
It's
You're
Voice.
right. It is The Voice. Yeah.
Nick Cannon has everything else, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And he
And
talk
the
about
rest of the
reproducing.
population,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, Jesus Christ, man.
Carl got nothing on him.
No.
No,
Carl, get on Nick Cannon's level.
for sure. Also get his money. I can tell jokes. We do some wild now stuff. Nah, it's I don't know, it'd be fun to like keep doing stuff. Um, I really like doing it in person rather than like Zoom.
Yeah, dude.
Because we're using Zoom now, but try and do it and everyone having being on the same time, everyone doing everyone's internet being good enough. It really sucked. Commie.
Hey man, there's some shit over in Illinois that sucks for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like almost everything.
Yeah, a lot.
Did I send you that video of that FRT?
I think so.
Yeah, so if you move to Indiana, get a new license, we can get FRT. So
Oh, you did send me this. Yeah.
yeah, so
That gun.
yeah.
I think
America, not fully auto.
no, it's
Not
not against the
auto.
wall.
Hey, if you're looking for one, check out Lucky Lab Armor Foot in Indiana. They got cans, got guns, they got FRT triggers. Merca.
America.
No,
They should.
they should. They did let me. They did let me touch stuff. So
Well, that's always good.
yeah,
I like to touch stuff when I'm trying to buy stuff. So.
yeah. It was. I mean, they're good people. The owner wrestled for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go. That's always a good end.
Yeah. No, I always support local, especially when I believe in the product or the person.
Yeah.
So, shout out for real though, Lucky Labs Armory. Even if you're from Illinois, I think you can buy them. You just can't take them to Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois is real douchey about the AR-15 stuff. You have to have 10-round magazines now, so you can't have 30.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid as shit. But you can have a your handgun can have, I think, up to 15. I don't know. They're really scared of assault rifles over there.
I don't know if they've ever seen me with my karate.
I know. This right here, that half-cocked Judy,
Yeah.
that's all you need to put a mother down, brother.
I don't think people understand my hands used to be lethal weapons.
Deadly weapons. We had to
Oh.
register.
I did have a card that said, I am gay. Don't mess with me.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that's what it said, but it did say like, I'm an MMA fighter. And I had to tell people like, I can't fight with the weapons. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, they're not, but they're registered.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing ever, dude. Like you could apply for don't have any fights or any real proof of training. You apply for the MMA card, you get it, and then you're like, you can't get in street fights anymore. Which I didn't street fight a whole lot, but there's a lot of people that used to step to you and you couldn't do anything about it. It sucked.
But said I told the doctor it's from all the street fights. I was like 2.
Well, probably from one of your like family Christmases. Where you guys would fucking wrestle the whole time or something.
Coming off the top rope, but it was
Yeah.
just a house.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Not
no.
traditional wrestling. That makes some, WWE style shit in there. You got to.
Got to. I was also like a twig when I was little.
Yeah, you wrestled whenever you were
What's 103?
103.
Yeah. I was also on a Ritalin or Adderall.
That'll do it.
Probably Ritalin. And then I got off of it and I went from 5'3" to senior year, I was 5'11". So grew a little bit.
Got taller.
Yeah, my arms stayed the same size. They're just long
You
and
got
lean.
fucking- I was gonna say you got ape arms, so
Which helped when boxing taller guys because
yeah.
how tall are you?
6'4".
And I'm 5'11", and I think you have me by an inch, maybe an
I
reach.
think so.
Inch and a half.
Yeah, which is shouldn't I should have way more of a
Yeah.
height difference. But no, man, it was sparring. Sparring you was always annoying because it wasn't. I shouldn't say annoying, but it was
The
always
first round, and then
Wow.
because he had to like
I
get
just
used to
feel
it.
you had-
And then the second and third round, he just pieced me up.
Yeah.
And then I would make up an excuse to go to the bathroom or something. I didn't like boxing. I don't like fighting with mittens on my hands.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a cat. Mittens for kittens.
Yeah.
No. So what's the plans this summer besides working out?
I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably start training again and kind of see what happens there. I don't know. Might go hit up Performex a little bit and see how they're doing up there. I know Charlie's
Yeah.
he's still training up there a lot from what I understand, and he's kind of my still my in MMA kind of. He's kind of in the tether
You
that
got Caleb up there too.
Caleb's a shit, man.
Yeah.
Watching because I mean, hell, he used to cross train whenever he was a hitman.
Mm-hmm. You just come with us.
Yeah, and seeing him like be a coach now, dude, he's legit. Caleb's legit as shit as a coach. I get
Is he too legit though?
he's not too legit to quit.
No. Sounds legit.
No, I super like I've been backstage before fights and stuff and seen him coaching people up, dude. Like, yeah, dude knows his shit. And like it's crazy seeing he was never bad whenever we trained before, but he was somebody who
He's a
I wasn't
college kid.
college kid. I don't really think he was taking it
Football
too
player,
serious or
yeah.
anything, but just like he was staying around it and like yeah, dude, he's legit. Good job, Caleb. Keep it up, dude.
Not bad. Now, speaking of Quentin's fighting.
Yeah,
He's got a fight coming up.
yeah. They're what is that gym? Lycan's Den over. I think it's in Danville too. Right?
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. They're
Awesome
pretty
training.
good, man. They got some studs. I can't think of their coach's name, but he's badass too.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
they
was,
got some good guys over there.
yeah, I remember, training Quentin. He'd come over to
Oh,
wrestling part and stuff,
Yeah.
and the kid cannot ever go easy.
Nah, Quentin goes hard.
100% all the
Quentin
time,
goes
no matter
hard.
what.
I love Quentin, but yeah, you spar with Quentin, you're gonna go hard a little bit. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
No, he's a good boxer, man. And I think his ground game's gotten a lot better and stuff, but his hands were always pretty
He's
solid.
so strong.
Oh, yeah. A lot of those guys that came from Ryan Thomas were strong, like Will Cottrell. Remember
Mhm.
him? Will was strong as
Yeah,
shit.
Will's cool. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's working over at the hospital I work at now too as a security guard. I ran into him in the lunchroom. I was like, holy shit, Big Will. Nah, I can't disrespect the security guard in front of everybody.
Oh, okay. Maybe a toe.
Maybe a toe, maybe a toe. Eventually, people are going to ask about the backstory of that.
I don't want to know. It's SA. It's SA. We're not talking about
I
it.
didn't mean to you. Stop it.
I'm gonna get a show on Disney.
Oh, you better not.
Get a documentary on your
You
ass.
better not. You
Yeah.
don't treat me like that Nickelodeon guy. There was no hot tub involved.
Well, there was seahorses swimming.
You know,
That's a little weird. I don't know why I said
I
that.
don't know why he did either, but I went with it.
So what are you gonna do this weekend?
Probably hang out with my dog.
Mm.
Yeah, dog's got cancer, unfortunately, so hang out with him. Chill with him and kind of see what he wants to do. Probably take him for some walks and shit like that. But going down to Vincennes, where I'm originally from, see some family and some friends down there. So other than that, dude,
Let's talk about Vincennes.
I hate Vincennes.
Let's talk about a mascot.
Oh, dude, the Vincennes Lincoln Alice's. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the.
Doesn't even sound good.
My entire grew up in Vincennes.
Vincennes Lincoln Knights. I feel like that sounds good.
That sounds good, dude. They even floated around a different mascot, but still ended up sticking with the Alice's, which is like
that?
it's a big, fluffy green fat fuck,
Yeah.
with an orange top hat on.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest mascot in the world. I have no
Now
idea what it
that's
is.
the character mascot, right?
Yeah.
But what is an Alice?
The rumor was growing up in middle school and stuff that Alice was some type of prostitute.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's
Obviously,
not accurate,
obviously a
but
fat.
I'm assuming it's the one that didn't know how to shave, apparently. Yeah, so I don't know.
They can be prostitutes too.
This is true. This is true. They can be.
Need to be a little easier, but what did you say?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anybody. I
No,
realize this was a PC podcast.
No, if you get offended, you get offended by anything you say.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, for real. I love everyone, so
No, I do love
I'm gonna make jokes. Don't really care. They're jokes. They're not.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't love everyone. I
most people.
hate Bear fans. Those people suck.
No, I know some good Bears fans, but most of the ones who are the bad ones ruin it for everybody. It's about like Cubs fan when it comes to baseball. They're about this. They're pretty much the same people.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I watch like cool sports, so I don't know anything about baseball.
I haven't watched baseball in a while, but yeah.
I did go to a Cubs game once, and
Wait, is it Ryan a Cubs fan? Oh, Ryan's Cubs
he
fan. Love you,
is
Ryan.
he is he is a baseball fan. I forgot.
Yeah, he played baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually, I think he plays baseball with one of my buddies at work. some adult fast pitch league or some shit.
You would. As long as there's beer, I can be the general manager.
I'm assuming there's beer.
Yeah. No, I played fastball, fast pitch softball once, and it was just like they called me like, "Hey, we need an extra person."
Yeah.
And I never played baseball. I played baseball like up to 8th grade. And I was like, I'm not gonna play high school baseball. I'm not gonna. God, I can't hit the ball. I can just feel. I mean, my arm was inaccurate. I could throw a mile.
Wrong direction.
Yeah. So I mean, Babe Ruth, I was throwing like. I would throw from like what was that? Left is that right field? Left field? I don't know.
Left. If you're looking
So
at
your
it.
baseball, okay. So anyways, I would throw it from there. Like they would hit like a grounder go out there, and I would try to throw it first, and I would throw in other team's dugouts. I mean, that's how bad it was. Like, they're like, you know,
Stuck
it
in.
looked like rookie of the year. That bitch was just
yeah.
throw.
Yeah.
But no, I knew I wasn't gonna play. So like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Wrestling and football were your shit.
Yeah, but that slow pitch softball, man, that coming up at that angle, it does like.
I know.
Mm.
Yeah, it's weird doing that. Like I never played any like real baseball or for a team or anything, but I fucked around a lot with it. So, but yeah, I did slow pitch. And that shit's hard, man. Trying to swing differently. These dudes are like slow pitch batters, like they have a different style. They literally step into it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this? That's not.
It looks like my golf swing. I step into Billy Madison style.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what I'll do a lot this summer is golf. I'll play golf a lot. I got into that.
Yeah,
Kind of weird. Me, George, Bryant, and JD all golfing. Bunch of friends on a golf course.
Yeah,
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
I saw George, JD, and Casey one day coming back.
Yeah.
They're pretty toasted.
Oh yeah.
But
that makes sense.
yeah, no, it was fun. They were sat there and talked for like an hour, and we had him.
Yeah.
George's wife was waiting on him about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
He's always walk away.
But yeah, golfing with George is always it's fun as shit. But if someone mouths off to him, there's a good chance we're getting kicked off the golf course.
You remember that time? Speaking of George, you remember that time at the festival when I don't know who he was getting into it with. He was getting into it with some other Clinton people, and we were all there as Kryptonite. It was when we
Oh, it was when that.
and they like came towards him, and we all stood up and started walking towards him,
Yeah.
and they turned. They're like, "Ah, fuck that," because that's what, like they're like, "Oh shit, there's a lot of them," and then George's like, "Yeah," and he turned around, he's like, "I hate you guys."
Yeah.
He thought you scared him off. There was like 10 of us behind him.
Festival with some people.
There was that one time those out of towners were playing like
Yeah.
the cornhole, and just
Cornhole.
on just an armor shirt. Yeah,
Shirt.
nothing
Like,
else.
what a douche.
Yeah, and then he was like, "You're in my way." I'm like, "Make me move."
Nothing happened.
No.
People back then.
But yeah, because we kept backing into their way. Don't be playing cornhole. We're drinking. You know. Remember when I tried to kick that sign, the stop sign or whatever? I thought I could reach up and touch it, and my other leg went too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I could touch the top of that sign. I'm a pro head kicker. Never throw head kicks ever. That was a,
on DJ, apparently.
that was a yeah. Well, he ducks down and we'll have to throw a leg
That's your
kick.
fault.
Yeah, you suck.
God damn it.
Get your mail change. I keep getting it. Yeah, I do miss TJ. He's got a kid now.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, married, got a kid.
Nice, good for him.
Haven't seen him since.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch. He's wiped tears away before this podcast.
I did.
Thinking about you. So
did.
just so you know, feel terrible.
Also could have been the White Castle I ate just a little bit ago.
That's true.
Which
Which was Thor's first experience with
Thor's
White
first time.
Castle. A foreigner having White Castle for the first time. It happened the way, it went exactly the way.
Princess! Come here! Yeah. Tell us about our it's kind of pause, but we just found this out.
I'm sorry.
I went to go find that taser. I couldn't find it, so I'm about to order one. I don't think I've seen it while I was here anymore. Yeah, you can tase us. Tell us about White Castle. What'd you think about White Castle? Honest opinion.
When he came in and when he came out.
Let's start at the beginning of the story.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate for White Castle.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. Like, it was more the people that were there. It was kind
Well,
of.
just
Yeah. The White Castle people.
White Castle.
Listen, hey, some people don't know. Some people don't
Yeah.
live in America.
No, there was definitely a guy that, what did you, white trash.
Yeah. Handed.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
White trash.
drinking over the wall.
Kansas, stop. White trash is the
right
right word. Yes.
Yeah. White
They
trash
were-
at White Castle. It makes sense.
Yeah. Complaining to the, what's it called, the employees and
Cashier, yeah.
cashier over something so stupid. Because this pub machine was in Spanish instead of English. And me and John were just sitting there looking at each other like, you don't need to have it in English to choose a pub. It's not like Coke's
No.
gonna be something else.
The same logo.
It's like
Same
cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay. Bueno.
Yeah.
Bueno cocaine.
Aqua.
That's water.
I think.
I know that.
I don't know.
I know
It
that.
Shut up. Anyways, the guy went on about the pop kiosk thing where you can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Somebody hit Spanish. So he's like, I can't tell if this is lime or
Vanilla.
And yeah, I'm like,
It's
bro.
Coke. Stop being a bitch and
And,
drink it.
and Thor was just saying, you're just gonna get Coke. Why does it matter?
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
No, but how was the food? How was the food at
It was decent. It was decent, like nothing special.
No.
Yeah.
Like I would prefer McDonald's
Yeah.
another time, but like it's a thing I'm glad I tried at least. You
See,
know?
White Castle's what American teenagers do a lot, or American adults who are legal drinking age, where they
Yeah.
don't condone
Never.
minors drinking ever.
Ever.
But yeah, you would go there when it's 3 o'clock in the morning because nothing else is open.
Yeah. It
Get
was
a
a road
crave,
trip.
yeah,
Yeah.
get a crave case and smash 20 burgers and then try and race back home before you shit your pants. That's usually the way it went on.
Yeah, so what happened as soon as we got home from Terre Haute?
I went to the bathroom.
Exactly, which is exactly what I did whenever you told me you're going to White Castle. I was like, all right, well, he's gonna have a good time with that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some comments I posted.
Oh shoot.
We're getting a FaceTime. We're not gonna, should we take this?
No.
Fuck it. You're on the pod, brother.
What up? You guys are doing a podcast?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey guys, look what's in the trap.
Get some crabs?
Got a big crab.
That's better than the trap than in your pants.
Hey, hey guys, Jim, I'm the shoe master. I'm gonna buy 100 pairs of shoes this week. So shout out to me.
Shout out
The
to
best
me.
podcast that Jock has ever filmed.
Thank you, best.
Peace out.
Peace out.
See you, Jeff. All right. Random
Right.
call from a nephew.
Nice.
Nah. So White Castle. Yeah. Would you go back again?
No.
No. Are you excited? I think the next one we're gonna try is Long John Silver's.
Oh shit, man. Be ready.
And that hush puppies are dope though. Just gonna say.
Customers are really good. The grease content, way up there.
But it helps come out.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Say you love America.
I love Denmark. It's the best country in the world.
You son of a bitch, you get out.
America's the second number two, though.
Hello.
What's up with the bandit? We made it to television.
We're on channel 3.
Channel 3. Is Patrice Dayton still there? Or is she gone with Kevin Orbit?
I think they were on channel 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My bad.
and channel 2 is the other one. So we're not even cool. Channel 3 was the video game channel, dummy. God, it's like, how young are you? God. There we go. So let's talk about the last time you knocked me out. It was when we were playing backyard football.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna take all the blame for that. Who was it that threw that fucking ball? I think, man, it was a terrible pass.
Was it Shaner?
Yeah, it was Shaner. It was
Yeah.
Shaner. I went to do an out route and cut towards the sideline. He threw it back to the inside, and I turned and cut back, and you were hauling ass and dove
I'm playing free safety. 250 pounds at that time.
right into head first right into my knee, and then snore central. Snore central.
Also didn't catch it.
No, I didn't catch it. I didn't catch
Well,
it.
I didn't though. I had my hands on it, but then your knee affected
It definitely
the
affected.
brain capacity of holding on.
Yeah, you know, telling your brain.
The nerve
"Hey, you
system
need to
is
do
is
that."
big sissy sometimes, and like I do want to say though, did catch the winning touchdown with the concussion.
Yeah,
So
and that's how I know how fast he is because I was covering him and he fucking burned me embarrassingly. And I'm not slow. I'm not the quickest guy, but I'm not slow, and I got burned real easy. I was like, oh, okay, shot can move.
I think I hit you with that. I think I hit you with that. Yeah, but I ran like that one route, and then I'd have to take like 4 plays off because I'm.
Still, that route counted.
It did count.
That route
I think I
counted.
hit him. I think I hit him with that little hit and go.
Yeah,
Fake
Yeah.
that slant and take off. But yeah, no, I remember we went and got groceries in Paris that night at Walmart. We ordered like I think we did a Walmart order. I'm not sure. And Nicole had to drive because I legit
I'm sure. dude.
couldn't see.
I'm sure.
Like, I
You
was-
went out. You went the fuck out. I was concerned. I was like, oh God, Jock, fuck man, be okay. He
And,
was.
This is for nothing.
No, it was funny.
I think I was like 30.
Yeah,
Yeah, just throwing my body out there. Just
yeah.
yeah.
Some
Uh,
kids that just graduated.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the kids are tearing us up. Like
Yeah.
they can just take hits, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta go to work. Oh, this shit
We
hurts.
had the man muscle though. I felt like when we put it
Yeah.
down on them, they felt
Yeah.
it.
Well, and it's like it's just a different style of football that they played
Yeah.
than we played versus all that. But
Yeah.
God, I mean, I remember playing so many pickup football games down there.
I played a lot of
So
fucking
many-
football back then.
So many head injuries down there.
I'm sure.
I remember going up once. I don't have like an amazing vertical, but like I'd like to say at least get like I could probably not now, but like when I was doing training stuff, I'm probably be able to at least get up and touch the rim, if not grab it.
Yeah.
So like I remember going up, thorn for me, and I just remember someone came from behind, cut my legs out, and I just slipped on top of my head.
Yeah.
And then of course, I'm just like, I get mad, and I just walk away, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to torch this guy. But it's really hard when you're like this. You see two balls, it's kind of hard.
You get two balls a lot, don't you?
We'll just leave that one.
Gotcha.
You did. You did. But no, it was fun playing football and stuff down there. It's hard to get people to play though, like because everyone's got to go to work and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to. I legit like it. Whenever I think that was the first time I played like a pickup game of football in years, and we were training. We were training all the time, every
Yeah.
day, all the time. Did that, and I was like sore for 3 weeks after that. Just different muscles, dude.
Well, it's like I went over to Paris. Carl invited me over there.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah. I
drove over
remember
to
you telling me
Paris.
about that.
I think Shayner went with me, but I was like,
I could take him.
I don't know.
So he could get you knocked out again with a terrible throw.
But like I went over there and like the first play, it put some like fat kid on me,
Yeah.
right? Because like I'm not built like everybody else. They put some fat kid on me, and I fucking torched him. And I'm like 40 yards down the field, basically wide open. The easiest catch, I fucking drop it. So now these guys are like, this guy sucks. And I was like, listen. So then I started playing a little quarterback and letting it rip and stuff. But now I remember I went to hit a kid, and he did like the slowest fucking spin move ever. And like I saw from a mile away, and I was just thinking like I don't know these kids. Like some of them are probably like 18, 19.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know them. I'm outnumbered here. And if I rock this kid with everything I have, like I might have to fight my way out of here. Like so regardless if they're tough or not, there's still like 30 of them, And I can't like parasite, like I can only do so much. So I kind of took it easy, but then he mouthed me.
I know.
I purposely didn't like tackle him. I went to bear hug him, and then I was like, I'll let someone else do it. Like
Yeah.
I was coming full speed, and I was gonna spear him. And I was like, all right. And then he started mouthing me, so I had to put it on him. I mean,
Rightfully so. Yeah. You deserve it at that point.
no, it's fun.
Yeah, football is fun.
I think Thor played football this year. He got
Did he?
he put a little safety and stuff.
Oh, lay some hits on people?
He had a couple tackles at like in the preseason kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He looked like remember that blind kid? What the fuck is going on? And he's running like all the maybe kind of looked like that. But in his defense, like
You played soccer, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, soccer, but not for
I
like
mean,
a team, but like he plays
I
with
got
friends.
you.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, though, is like,
That's possible.
and I understand that he's not gonna be here next year,
Yeah,
but I feel like he didn't. They probably could have done a little more to help him.
yeah.
I tried, by the time he got home, he was ready to go to bed.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
what I mean?
football
So,
practice is hard.
and I don't like. I don't try to coach over a coach. I might not like what a coach does or says, but I'm not gonna like,
Nah, man,
you know. So
that's the coach's
uh,
job there.
yeah, that and I understand because I have people that try to do that with me. It's like
Like,
I've been doing it for a while. I think I know
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I might make mistakes, but yeah, whatever.
let the
But
process go.
yeah, and then so like this year, I think when Justice comes, he's wanting to play football.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna have a new head coach at South Vermillion. Um, basically like new quarterback. Uh, I don't think they know who they got yet. Like, you know, so
Yeah.
they gotta practice and stuff. They got some kids in there that can throw the ball. So yeah, we gotta see. Um, hopefully he has to play JV only because I'm coaching.
Yeah.
But hopefully he can get a little bit more JV time and actually play. No, but it's hard. You gotta want
Do
to
they
learn
play
that
any
too.
football overseas at all, or is it just
No,
their football?
no, there's American football.
Is there?
Yeah, I know there's American football in Germany for sure.
Okay.
Notre Dame actually had a kid that played in Germany.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I guess
but-
yeah, the NFL is kind of making its way over there, but so there's
Yeah.
got to be some kind of
and then
connection over
Italy,
there.
Lorenzo, the Italian kid last year, he actually plays on a semi-pro team over there.
No shit.
Yeah, we played one
That's
year
cool.
here, liked it, found a team over there. Now,
Oh, yeah.
it's not every practice every day. I don't think like what
Yeah.
the high school does, but like he sent me some videos and stuff on Snapchat. He looked like he's having fun, so that's all that matters.
Football's fun as fuck, man. It's fun to catch a ball and hit somebody.
It's definitely my favorite sport. I
Yeah.
love wrestling, but like there's nothing like scoring a touchdown or getting an interception or a
Yeah.
big sack.
Team sports are fun, man. They're
Yeah.
fun. They take some of the pressure off you. So
For sure. I remember my senior year. I don't know if you ever met Chris Alexander. He drove that all orange truck at the gym.
oh
Had
yeah,
cocktails with the bear stuff on it.
yeah, yeah.
So
I think
he's
I met that
he's
guy
a Terrell,
too.
yeah, he's a Terrell SWAT, something like that. So he's always been tough. His dad was in the military, and his brother's military, so like he's always been that tough guy. But he was playing. I want to say he's probably on the. Yeah, we could have switched. I'm not really sure. He was more the boundary linebacker.
Yeah.
He was faster than me, so I played like the short side of the field. But we're both playing outside linebacker, and we had this coach, and I just loved him. He let us do whatever basically we wanted, and Coach Jones, and uh, he's still coaching. He was coaching at Park Heritage last year, but he if we saw a blitz, like we saw the opportunity, he was like, go.
Nice, dude.
So I remember looking at Chris like this and was like, he kind of looked at me. All right. Well, we met at the quarterback and I went low. Chris went high and broke that kid's jaw.
No shit.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
Was that
Yeah.
back before they had helmet rolls and shit.
No. Yeah, you weren't allowed to do that either. But
Did it get called?
no,
Hell,
Yeah.
it's legal.
didn't call it. No, I remember, yeah, Chris jacked that dude up. I was like, ooh. So, and we both wrestled, play football together. Um, yeah, he was like my best friend during like high school wrestling and football, and like it was like we had that like
Oh yeah, that might
You know.
yeah.
so it was fun.
It's fun to play with people like that you got chemistry with like that, so you know what's going on when
for sure. But yeah, and then we had Dusty Bells. He was like we would call him Billy Bob.
you're
He was the biggest kid, but he was like Dusty Bells was the most athletic kid in my grade,
really.
but he was big.
Yeah.
So it
Well, big guys who can move like that, man. You got to be
yeah,
an
Dusty
athlete to be able
was
to do
fast.
that.
I mean, he was a D tackle, and he was playing varsity freshman year on defensive line. Like he was a monster. But I remember, I think I could have been junior, senior. I can't remember. Offensive huddle at practice. Someone going to block, and one of these fingers just went,
Oh
and he
shit.
comes back, and Coach Will's like, no talking in the huddle.
Mhm.
He's like, I think I broke my finger. And everyone it's just one of those things I remember.
Did they set it right there? You had to go to the hospital.
No,
for
they
it?
just did it.
Yeah, fuck that.
That-
You need to go to the hospital for that.
they
Set
don't-
that shit.
I don't think they let them really do that anymore, but they
No.
didn't really care.
We might have had to set a finger or toe or two back in the gym too. I remember that a couple times. That was fun.
Do you remember when Bryant I had to like run him down because I thought he was gonna kill that kid. The kid was like some champion, like what was like Indiana.
Yeah, the dude was, yeah, it was there on the same weight class. I remember that guy because that was the douchebag who was like, I don't know, he wasn't even fighting that night, was just walking around with his belt, acting like he was big shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Really,
like,
it's really Jordan fought that one place down in Sullivan.
yeah, yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, that dude was a douchebag. I remember whenever Bryant was ready to fight that guy.
But like just up the stairs, just beat me. I was like, oh no, 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 no. I was like, fuck, we don't need the cops here. Like, jeez. They came enough because that damn alarm down there. We get the password roll, and they
yeah.
have to come. I mean, they had to, right? And then
Yeah.
they walk on the mat with their shoes. I'm like, get off the
Yeah,
mat.
people don't understand that. Anybody out there who's watching this, if you want to get into mixed martial arts, jujitsu, anything like that, keep your fucking street shoes off the mat.
Wrestling, anything.
Anything. It's
Yeah.
gross. You're bringing in all kinds of shit.
And if you're going barefoot on the mat, bring slides, bring something to walk
Yeah.
off the mat with. So you're not bringing that on the mat.
Yeah.
We don't want ringworm and everything else comes
Ringworm
with
is
it.
a nasty son of a bitch.
It is.
It's pretty gnarly.
So there's other crap. There's mat herpes.
Yeah,
There's all
which I never actually saw, but I heard about it. I swear, no herpes up in her.
What, is that the one with the hammer or
No, I think that's like
That's gonorrhea.
that's the gunner.
yeah.
Is it bad that every time I think about sexually transmitted diseases, I think about the Chappelle show? That skits like that's how I like think about it every time, dude.
Again, again. Yeah, this is fun. Like me and Chris don't get to hang out all the time.
No,
So you're legitimately getting us being us.
For
No.
real.
Sometimes we go in public.
Yeah,
So that-
it can get a little wild. And if we
Yeah.
run into Blaze, it gets funny.
Oh God.
Doc, love you, Blaze. He gives you so much shit. It's like
Me?
you.
No.
You would never.
Do you remember what I said though the last time we went to show me? Was it me, you, and Thor at show
Yeah, it was me, you, and Thor. I think you saw Zach Davis first. And
But I recognized him, but then I saw somebody else.
yeah,
I was like, that looks like some kind of douche boys to hang out with. And you're like, and I couldn't see from where I was sitting. You're like, well, this is right there. And the guy was hanging out with.
yeah,
I don't know the guy. The guy's probably cool. It was just like
yeah.
the look, like that's you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he has his own. Blaze has his own look.
He's got his own style, man.
But
I'm not fitting on it,
it's
but
I kind of am. But anyways,
I'm not.
no, but it was just funny because then there's Blaze, you know.
Sitting up at the bar and
yeah.
looked over. Like,
I was like, holy shit, what's the chances?
Yeah.
We should have known that. Blaze is kind of a night owl. He goes
yeah,
places.
yeah. And we were at Showme's too, so that's I think he frequents there pretty often. So
I did see him hit the bag thing.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen his PR. Did you see what it was? It was like 3:30. Yep. I seen it. I seen it.
If he's saying it, it must be
saying it.
factual, Blaze.
3:30. I was like, dang. That's it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to comment on that.
Yeah.
So, he can't not
No.
correct that.
Well, we'll see if he makes it this far into the podcast.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, he might say fuck you guys and turn it off.
Probably like when we first like, hey, this is Chris. And then it's just like done. No. Thor's probably in there like, shut the fuck up.
Probably.
I'm trying to watch something.
Probably
Which I don't care.
get over it. Thor.
No, because you know, he sometimes
This is America.
yeah, this is America.
America. We do American shit.
We need to shoot him.
Yeah.
You can come over to America and just shoot him
I
sometime.
need to come over to America.
I got that 12 gauge. I was trying to ask them if they had that had a can for that suppressor for that. Can you imagine? It'd be like
That'd be
this
huge,
long, like
That'd be big as shit.
it'd be fun though,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I haven't been shooting in a while. I definitely need to get.
I mean, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, I think I'm not gonna shoot it.
I'm going to bed since tomorrow.
That's what I said. I don't know if you were definitely buzzing. Say, I know Goodman, Aaron is coming over. I think at some point tomorrow. So,
John been shooting with you? John Spur?
no, I haven't seen John in a while.
I haven't seen him forever either.
I'm not really sure what all he's got going on. I miss John. John
shit.
knows his crap about shooting. He's probably
Yeah.
one of the best shots I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me. I never got to see him shoot, but
Yeah. I mean, he was shooting me. I had a scope on. He's irons. Just
yeah, you got to
Probably
respect
not.
anybody who's hitting distance with iron sights.
it's just funny. I remember Was he riding his bicycle to the gym and
Yeah,
they had a backpack down in there?
yeah, I think so. I think so.
America.
No one's fucking with John.
Nope. Just carrying around I think it was like an AR pistol or something with like
Probably.
a couple 30-round mags. Like
Probably.
dude's ready to go to war. He's got like a Call of Duty like setup.
He's got a whole pack in
Yeah.
there. He's got different guns to switch to.
Sucks to suck. Don't fuck with him.
Don't.
John's shit. No, I like going. I used to like going over and seeing all John's. He's got a collection. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I never got to see that. You were telling me about that.
But,
You told me about it too.
Yeah.
He's sneakily into you wouldn't expect him to be into a lot of punk music, but he's into a whole lot of hardcore punk stuff. Remember teaching him, doing one-on-one sessions with him, and have to put on some Pennywise or some shit. So
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Al Green or something.
nah, that's more your flow. This dude, if he got a hold of the at that point probably the auxiliary cord, it'd be the Bluetooth. It would be there'd be some Backstreet Boys. You'd be trying to train to everybody. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, okay, all right. I guess we're fighting to some dance and shit.
So, first of all, you don't dance. Anyways,
What? Sure, as fuck do a headbang to it.
we make love to.
Oh.
Like you want me to. No, so I was listening to I have Spotify and it has like that DJ and it's like, hey, it's DJ X. Last month you listened to 17,000 minutes. I was like, those are rookie numbers. I need to get those numbers. So now I listen to all kinds of music. I
Yeah.
was listening to funk a little while ago.
I got into funk for a while.
Yeah.
I got into funk.
Some George Clinton.
Yeah. There
Funk-
were some
funk-
new artists. There's some new artists like Thundercat's a good funk guy, new guy. I'm getting back into metal.
Yeah.
Not your forte, I know, but
I don't mind metal. I don't like full on screamo.
yeah, that's what I've been listening to.
Yeah, so like, and it's and I hate to say this, but my friend Pat he was in some band with a woman lead singer, and legit, and this is like he had like an old Beamer, and he had like the tape to CD like
Yeah.
or whatever. I was like, no,
turned it off.
bro, give me a headache.
No
He's
shit.
like, yeah. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah, dude.
I-
I used to do that shit.
Oh,
I
no,
used to
like-
scream like that all the
oh dude,
time. I'm trying to get
Atreyu,
back into it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hawthorne Heights, is that it?
Hawthorne Heights.
Hawthorne,
Cut my wrist and black my eyes.
he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And then yeah, no, like you give love a bad name. Like I like that version
Yeah.
of it. But no, it's like I don't mind that, but they're still singing a little.
Yeah.
It's just I can't be like
100% ball.
I introduced a kid to some ICP, not Thor, but a kid at work, and poke kiss. He's like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh yeah.
You weren't a juggalo though.
No,
Thank God.
I'm not allowed to have sharp objects in a room.
Yeah, no hatchets for you.
No, I also don't be a terrorist. I think they're on that.
Are they on the
I
tear?
think no, it was I think like at one point they had one like
I don't know why Fago.
gang list or whatever.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So I was like,
I mean, the biggest threat they might spill some Fago on you, bro. I mean, maybe try and set up a
I think-
backyard wrestling.
have you ever watched Workaholics?
Okay.
We really need to sit down and watch Workaholics
Yeah.
and it's like a whole thing. Well, they did a Juggalo episode.
Oh, fuck, I missed that one.
Yo, it's
I'm really gonna
awesome.
watch that.
It's so awesome. Yeah. But like Adam Devine is like trying to be a juggalo. And he's trying to get with this chick and it's just nothing works out.
I fucking love that show.
Yeah,
It's
so-
great. Adam Devine, Pitch Perfect.
Yeah. It's Workaholics, man.
Yeah.
That was a shit. Well, we've been going for an hour and 14. So this is the first time we've ever done like an in-person thing.
I like this.
We're gonna have
I
to
like this,
definitely like well, it'd be nice if I had 2 screens. But I
we'll
forgot the
figure
cord.
it out. We'll figure it out.
I mean, it would definitely help because then you could put what we're watching here and then like our reaction.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call.
I don't know how to do all that yet, so I'm not no YouTuber.
I'm not a techie guy
So-
either.
But yeah, we can do like videos. We don't have to do the questionnaire thing here. We can videotape that on a phone and throw that in, and then we can even react to our video of getting shots and shit.
could do that.
But I saw that video. What gave me the idea though was like those guys playing basketball. If you made the free throw, everybody else got shocked. If you missed it, you got shocked. Well, we can't do that because we're not.
No, I
We're not
suck.
hitting free throws.
I suck at
I
basketball.
don't know if I'd hit a layup enough.
I'm 6'4" and I fucking suck at basketball. I can't.
stuck at
yeah.
guard me and wide receiver too, but
I did. I fucking did.
hey man, I'm a decent. It doesn't help my wingspan.
Yeah, you got stupid wingspan.
No, it's yeah, it'd be fun to do stuff like that. Like, you just gotta make it happen. That's the only thing is everyone gets busy.
Yeah.
We're gonna start camping and stuff, so like twice a month, I think, on the weekend we're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
That's the plan anyways. I'm spending, we spent, close to $40,000 on a camper. We're going
Oh,
camping.
yeah, dude. Yeah, why not? You have to. I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of free time coming up, so yeah.
Just keep it to yourself.
Ah, me too.
Stop. We're gonna get canceled before we even start.
Probably it's all right.
I don't know. I think the cancel culture's gone now.
I think so, dude.
Yeah.
I think so.
Kids are using the R word again.
And that's back out.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it, dude. In our area, like we said that
That
shit all the
wasn't- that
time.
wasn't
It wasn't
even
any, no, you didn't even say it about anybody who
No.
was having any cat.
No.
You said it about your friend who did something really fucking stupid.
Or just your friend.
Or just your friend. They didn't have to do anything stupid. Just do it for shits and gigs.
I don't think you're friends if you don't like drive by someone's like.
No, dude, you gotta insult your friend.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you're acquaintances. You're not real friends.
Well, it's always I tell wrestlers and stuff. It's like if I stop talking to you, stop coaching you, I gave up on you, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing with people. Like if I stop talking to you, like we're obviously not cool.
Yeah.
But again, if you catch me out in public, I'm gonna talk to you anyway. So we'll fucking talker. Like the dude at White Castle today, the worker. He didn't look like he wanted to be there, so
Trying to shoot the shit.
And I was like, yeah, he's from Denmark. First time he's gonna have the poops. Because like the guy's like, yeah, my family is what do they say? Dutch royalty. I'm like,
Why are you at White Castle,
he
bro?
said, well, my grandma ran off with all my great grandpa's money. I was like, cool story, bro.
That sounds not legit.
Sounds like you was it 20, 22 or 21 of me, 22, 23,
23 and me.
23 of me. I think they're going bankrupt
Yeah,
now.
because they were wrong like 90% of the fucking time,
That's right.
dude.
They're like everyone's royalty.
Yeah. It's like, no, we
You're all
can't.
inbred.
Jesus Christ. It's like everyone's from Kentucky or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
People from Kentucky are, well, what the hell? There's a lot of inbred people there, right? That's
I-
the rumor. I don't know if that's true. I'm just
No.
speaking shit.
Well, Kentucky gets crapped on, but they ain't no Alabama.
We're gonna talk about states we hate because fuck Ohio and fuck Georgia.
Illinois sucks ass.
Illinois does. I live there. It does
California.
suck ass. California.
Yeah.
Fucked.
I about fought a homeless dude there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You
That makes sense.
got a cigarette? No, I was like, nah, man, I don't smoke. He goes, oh yeah, because you're just so healthy, fat ass. Motherfucker. Yeah, my buddy Tito was like, no.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but people on the coasts, like they're kind of rude. They're pretty fucking rude.
I did give a guy $5. He had a sign that said, I don't need money. I just would like some extra pot money. So I was
I
like,
love that. The
at least
honesty.
he's not lying.
Dude, I hate Ohio, but at Cincinnati they got a really cool concert venue called Bogarts. But there was a homeless guy in a fucking wheelchair with no legs, sitting out there with a sign that said, "Give me money or I'll kick your ass." He made so much fucking money that night, dude. It was great. No, there's an Indian place around the corner. They probably got some shitty Indian food. Ah, fucking goddamn it. The disrespect.
What a dick.
What a dick.
Hey,
I hope you shit
why would you
your
cut
pants.
me off? What? Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
man. I don't want to piss off a Viking, bro.
Yeah.
Little Ron Lothbrok over there. Think he was Norwegian.
No.
Was he Danish?
Yeah, the Danes were the ones that were all doing all the fighting, really.
I thought Norwegians were the hardcore ones for a while.
The Nords were, I mean, yeah, for real, they all were, but I'm saying
Yeah,
like
Swedish people were too,
I
right?
realize how well shaking.
Yeah.
Um,
Parkinson's.
yeah.
Michael J. Fox.
No, fucking like I mean they all were right, but like
Yeah.
some I think some are more like well they don't even teach them about it. It's not even like
Really?
we like fantasize about it and they
Yeah,
don't
dude,
even
there's
care.
so much I know about that shit.
But like some of them were like trading. They just did more of their stuff in trading,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Then there was the
Then Christians came out.
Hi.
Jesus.
Hallelujah.
And then they turned into this.
Damn you Viking. Why don't you go pillage something?
Yeah. Leave my ancestors alone. I got 3% Danish blood in me. I had some ancestors that couldn't run that fast.
Well, I guess I skipped a couple generations, so
Yeah.
back to you.
Yeah. Maybe I should defend their honor.
He's right there.
So beat them up.
Yeah.
No, Chris, has been fun. I think,
Yeah, man, this has been awesome.
I think we definitely gotta do it again.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get any views.
Who gives a shit? This is fun.
Yeah. Maybe I'll fix the basement down. I think if we hang this up, I think
Oh yeah.
like hang a monitor up or something to have the camera on, so
Yeah.
give us more space. But yeah, right. We're in the kitchen right now. So probably better sound quality, I would imagine, or maybe even not. Maybe there's echo.
Oh, here.
But hopefully downstairs. I've been working on getting like soundproofing
Yeah.
stuff. You can still hear us though. It's a house from 1910.
I've
So
done a lot of work on this place.
I know. Well, I wish I had a bunch of money so I just pay everyone that can do it for me. But
Yeah, that's always the way
I just need to get some OSB and stuff and put up there and maybe some
Yeah.
spray foam or something. Really need to help it up a little bit. Like I wanted this so we can just hear us clearly, but we'll be back. We got some ideas to push back on you. So like, follow, share, comment, but I won't comment back unless
No.
it's funny.
We don't do that.
Yeah. Or if you don't share it, ring.